Instagram has a few new updates, and one of them is that they're going to recommend you in your feed those people that they think you might be interested in. And this is quite an update, because before they already started recommending you different people in the stories, but this time they are testing it. It's not yet implemented except for a few countries, but it's going to be look like that like every 5th post that you get on your feed will be somebody you don't follow. If you have great content that people are truly interested in, it's going to be in your favor, because you might appear, in the feeds of people that don't follow you. But on the other hand, it means that your followers will get less of your regular content, because like some part of the feed they're going to see is not who they follow. So before it used to be that people go through their feed, and after they are through with their feed, so to say, of course they don't see everybody, but some percentage, then maybe they will see the recommended, accounts. But now it will be changed. There are advantages here for good accounts, yeah. So if you are creating great content, it will be an advantage for you. But if you're just making an account without putting too much thought into it, then it will probably be a disadvantage for you. And one can understand Instagram here, because Instagram just wants to show the content that people are interested in, no matter if they follow you or not. It makes sense. It's just a competition, And this is one of the features. The other feature which has changed and is already implemented all over the world is that, you probably know about it, is that Instagram got rid of IGTVs. Instagram used to push IGTVs for quite a few years now, and they wanted to compete with YouTube. That's why it's called IG, Instagram TV, because YouTube has been using this format of longer videos like I'm doing now, and people got used to this format. And YouTube's competitors, they of course want to get, some part of the share here, and Instagram was trying to do it really hard. Instagram even introduced monetization program for IGTVs. And quite a lot of people started to use IGTVs, and I was also recommending that. I started using IGTVs myself. If you use IGTVs with a thought behind it, then I think it was pretty great. I also like the fact that you can place an active link there, and bring people to other platforms or to your website or something like that. Quite so many people used IGTVs without putting too much thought into it, Very often they would just upload their YouTube videos, and it makes no sense, Instagram is different. It's different rules, it's different communities, it's different people, it's different habits, Instagram is mostly used for some instant impressions, some quick interaction, 5 minutes max, Very often people go for Instagram just for 1 minute, and then they close it. And they don't do it for YouTube, For YouTube, people open up, their laptops. Okay, nowadays very often they also use their handies for that. But in general, it's like that people got used to spend their time on YouTube much longer than on other platforms. And even though Instagram was trying to compete, it failed, and it realized that people are not watching IGTVs. It's not good for the platform, of course, because people go away from the platform. They don't want to watch it, and they just scroll down. So IGTV is gone, and instead Instagram introduced a video feature which will combine all types of video. There you can, place any kind of video you want, a short one, a longer one. Let's see how it will work, but it will probably be better for Instagram, And also the fact that Instagram has been very successful with Reels, I think was the reason why they thought, okay, we just get rid of IGTVs, because Reels are used much better. And Reels is, of course, taken from TikTok, So Instagram was trying to compete with TikTok as well, and they're doing a pretty good job here. But in their attempt to compete with YouTube, they didn't succeed that much. So what can you take away from this video? First of all, make sure that you focus on content creating, that you make some interesting, valuable, meaningful content. Because if you don't, you will probably not get in people's feeds. You can forget about longer videos, concentrate on Reels. If you are new on this channel and you would like to get some free tips on how to use Instagram for business, check out the link in the description below. And there are some other useful links. You can also watch some other videos of mine on Instagram growth. I'll put the links over here, and some other videos on business and self-development, because this is the main topics I talk about on this channel. Today I'm really enjoying myself. It's a beautiful weather, you know. I don't use any additional light. The light you see here is from the sun. My mom is traveling now in Morocco. It is very interesting that in Morocco, actually, you can see goats hanging out on trees. It's the first time she saw it, even though she traveled all over the world. And I thought that the reason why those goats are hanging out there is probably because they don't get any grass, you know, in the desert. If you are interested in traveling, also check out my mom's traveling account. It is also linked in the description below. And check out my Instagram account. It's also in the description below. I will be happy to see you on both Instagram and YouTube, because I'm using both platforms quite actively. If you like this video, give this video a like. It really helps me spread this information all over YouTube. Also, let me know in the comments if you use your Instagram account for business or not. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell not to miss videos which I upload every Wednesday. Watch those videos of mine here, and see you next Wednesday.